What is up, YouTube? Another Sunday flea market video game pickups recap here. I really didn't think I'd find a whole lot, especially after going to the flea market yesterday and already kind of picking through stuff, but sometimes I like to be wrong. Where to start? Let's start from the top here. The first things I picked up the market was Tony Hawk's American Wasteland and Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011. Only $1 each, which is pretty good. The next thing I got was a PlayStation. I got all those PlayStation games the other day and I had nothing to test them on. Now I do. Guy wanted to start at $10. I haggled him down to $5 with the controller because he didn't have any of the cords to go with it, like the power or AV cord. I actually found a set of PS1 composite cords for only $1. And then I already had actually a power plug just like this in my box of power cords. So basically I paid $6 for a complete PlayStation. And the nice thing too is this is a really old one that still has the parallel in and out too, which they went away with after a while because people were using that, I think, to pirate games. So that's a little nice thing. Has that feature still on it. And then it gets better. I went to this guy and I saw this on the table. That was the only thing I really saw game-wise because he had a bunch of DVDs, and I see always tons of DVDs in the market, but every now and then I'll see a game in there, either in the white box or I see the GameCube or an Xbox. So I'll go check it out. But he had that, asked what he wanted. He said, anything on that table is only 50 cents. So I saw that, and then I was like, do you have any other games? And he's like, oh yeah, there's even more. And he had like a portion that was hidden towards kind of the back. I don't think even me or anyone else saw. But he had a ton of games, either loose or in the box. Basically, all these other games I got, besides the two I mentioned, for only 50 cents each. And this one is Gundam's, it's like Vernon or Solid or something like that. This is Ace Combat 4 for PlayStation 2. I got also Driver 2 complete in-box, little crack on it, with a manual. And then the guy I got, very last thing I got at the end of the day were these Game Boy Advance games. I got them for $3 each. And if I hadn't spent all my money on other stuff already, he also had Pokemon Pinball, another copy of Super Mario Advance, and Donkey Kong Country. He was actually going to do all 6 for $15, but I only had $9, but I was able to get the last 3 here for $9. That was the last thing I got, so I kind of jumped ahead there. But I bought before that this pack of games here in this case for, I think I paid 10 or 12, and it had about 8 games or so in here. So they're almost about $1 each. But I'll go over what was in here and what was also part of the 50 cents pile that I added to it. So Road Rash was in there, Blitz 2000 was in there, 4 I added, GTA 3 was in there, Code Veronica was in there, Tomb Raider 3 was in there. I added the SOCOM and the Desert Storm 2, and I added Smuggler's Run and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was already in there. Tekken 4, I think, was already in there. Max Payne, Jak and Daxter was already in there. Casper was already in there. I added Orphan from the 50 cent pile of games I got. I added Hot Shots Golf. SmackDown was already in there. Shut your mouth! Simpsons Hit and Run I added. And Ghostbusters video game I already added. I actually want to play that. It looked good. And then this was already in there as well. Racing for Home, Dukes of Hazzard game. And then one more, which was Shadow the Hedgehog for GameCube. So I picked up a ton of games for either $1 or 50 cents. Really not bad. Got another set of Wii AV cords. And I picked up a PS2 controller. He wanted 3, and I haggled him down to 2, including the memory card. So they're basically $1 each. So, so much stuff. I have to test a lot of the games. I did test this and got it to work with one earlier, so I know it does function. Some of the games did skip or not play those, so I'm probably going to have to find a place in Tampa that does resurfacing for like free or really cheap, because I don't want to put a lot of money into paying per disc to get fixed. Maybe I'll go work at GameStop for like a month and use their resurfacing machine. Anyhow, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, you know where the like and dislike button are at. Feel free to leave a comment, and I hope you have a great one. Thanks.